Dr. Prido. Good afternoon. First of all, I want to tell you that it's a pleasure to have you here right now. And today we will be interviewing you a little bit about anorexia and everything related to not eating very well.
Hina, yes, it's Dr. Paredo, and it's a pleasure to be interviewed by you. As we know, a lot of studies had mentioned that our health depends a lot on our diet. Otherwise, people who don't follow this can get cardiovascular problems and chronic diseases such as diabetes, between a lot others.
It's a pleasure to have you here right now. Can you tell us more about now what is the anorexia and everything related to that, please?
Actually, anorexia can end up with your life since this is caused by eating disorder. Some of the symptoms you can get by having anorexia are refusing to eat, dry skin, hair loss, and fear of gaining weight.
It sounds very interesting, and it is important to the public that is watching us to know the consequences. Now, can you tell us please the relationship between the respiratory system and the anorexia, please?
Talking about our respiratory system, anorexia is a very severe disease such as an eating disorder, and this can affect the residual volume of our lungs and can promote the development of emphysema.
Oh, okay. And now can you tell us please the relationship between the cardiovascular system and the anorexia, please?
Talking about our cardiovascular system, anorexia can actually affect abnormally the slow heart rate, the low blood pressure. Muscles will not be able to pump blood and will increase the heart failure.
Thank you for this information, doctor. And finally, could you tell us please the relationship between the urinary system and the anorexia, please?
Talking about eating disorders, also relating anorexia with our urinary system. Anorexia will also make our kidney fail, and this will cause dark urine. These are caused by dehydration and can also be reflected as fatigue and sometimes confusion.
Oh, thank you, doctor, for all this information. I learned a lot of things today about anorexia and all the things I didn't know. It was a pleasure to have you here right now.
Regina, for the interview, and remember for all the public that if you guys have any questions, you must consult your doctor first. Have a good one.
Hi, my name is Diego Nieto Delgado, and I'm gonna be your chef today for our healthy cooking section. For my ingredients, I'm gonna be using baby carrots that are nutritive and also rich in vitamin A. I will be also using some cherry tomatoes, which are rich in vitamin A, B1, B2, B3, and B6. For the principle of my salad, I'm gonna be using arugula, which is pretty good for health because if for portion you can obtain a day a 40% of vitamin C. For my principle, I'm gonna be using chicken fillets because it has a lot of proteins and good fats. For my carbohydrate, I'm gonna be using rice because it has a lot of vitamin D and also a lot of minerals, and it's good for your health. To start with our chicken, I'm gonna be using a pure oil in soy to make this cooking. Now that we put the oil, it's time to put our chicken. Now it's time to start making our rice. At the same time, I was cutting all my vegetables to put it in our salad. And at the end we should get something like this. 25% proteins, 25% carbohydrates, and a 50% of vegetables. I hope we see you again in another healthy cooking program. And you know that everyone can eat good.